Hey, Matt here at Wenatchee Insurance. Let's talk about the three ways a person can purchase insurance. This is across the board. One is you can go directly to the insurance company in some cases and purchase an insurance plan. USAA is a good example of that. You're buying directly from them. There's no agent involved, and you'll deal with more customer service representatives that way, and not actual licensed people. You might have some training in there, and so it's a little bit different. The companies like this because there's less commissions paid that way. There's less independent reviewed. If you get in trouble, you're kind of on your own to go to the office of the insurance commissioner and file a complaint. So you're kind of reducing what sort of advocates you've got in your back pocket. The next way you do it is what they call a captured agent. This is an agent that works directly with the company. They're contracted with them. In many cases, that is the only product they'll sell. Again, you're kind of in that silo. They may, they're working with the company directly. So sometimes they won't have that wide range of resources available to you. The advantage to that is sometimes they have better rates. So that's kind of a little secret there. It's like, okay, this company might have a better rate than this other company. Because we're going to bring to the third one, and this is the one I like the most, and that is the independent agency model. The independent agency model, you've got a wider range of products. You've got a wider range of companies that a person will work with. It depends on how they plug into those insurance companies on what the rates are, because sometimes they can shift from company to company. Sometimes they'll have at the broker level, which is above that independent agency level, they'll have a higher fee. So that's one of those, but they'll have a wider product selection and they can do a wider shopping. They're usually not beholden to one company, and they can offer a bunch of different companies. So when someone goes shopping, I like to tell people it's like about every 3 years, what you want to do if you truly want to shop for companies is you want to be talking to someone you trust. Regardless of which of the three models. If you go directly to the company, understand that you are going to get the corporate response. That's just the way that works. The second one is if you're using an agent that's directly underneath the company, you're going to get a fairly corporate response with that one. From the contracts I've seen of that captive model, they are limited to what they can say. They might have production quotas, so pay attention to that. You want to look at what they're offering, because like I said, you might be able to win on some price. You might be able to win on some abilities. So you want to double check with at least one or two of those captive agencies to see if you're not missing something outstanding for your home and cars or business. The third one is you want at least two independent agencies. You want to use two that are coming at it from a different angle. We actually selected our agency that's completely different than the ones that are in our immediate area. The nearest one that has our same upline with the PGI model is over in Seattle. I think there's maybe 5 of us in our state. That's why we went the route we did, is we wanted to provide the customer with a different product blend. And that's kind of important to do if you want advantages over other independent agencies. So that's the 3 models you got. You've got your direct with the company that silo you. You got your second one, which is your captive agent. A little bit of siloing still. So be careful with that one, but they can offer some good deals. The third one is the independent agency, broader selection. Shop with a couple different ones that you can trust. You must select someone that you can have a conversation with, and that's really, really important. Even if you're kind of an introvert and don't want, find someone that you can relate to, find someone that's comfortable talking with, and that way you can select one of those financial products that is appropriate for you. Remember, you're always in control of that model. You shouldn't feel trapped that, oh, I got to purchase this. No, you want to pick a product that's going to be there for you, that you can understand and are paying a fair price. So, hey, have a great day. That's the 3 ways you can purchase insurance. So, bye.